Hey everybody, it's issue 92 of Common Comic Covers, our big countdown to issue 100, which will actually look very similar to issue 92 and 93. Hey, we are an appreciation podcast for non-key comics and sometimes key.
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. We're here. We're going to talk comics. But first, Andy, how you doing?
Good. We were just talking about like getting older. It's
Yeah.
not for the weak. It's
No, no, it's not.
yeah.
No,
And then I look at
you,
my hair. I'm
you,
like, it looks really flat. I need it to.
good.
I
Yeah.
don't have the volume you have like yours.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
good.
looks good. You know what? Like you look how you looked, like that look right there. That you've had that for a while. The part you should
Yeah,
you
that's
shave it underneath.
yeah.
Get it,
Yeah.
yeah, get it tight
It's
in
not as
there.
popular anymore. Like I'm having to tell the barbers. I'm
Weird,
like,
weird.
give me
The
the.
mid '90s buzz, but leave it long on top.
I was gonna say something and it would have got me in trouble. Okay.
Uh, Andy, what is your let's just I'll do shout outs.
Okay.
Hey, really quick, shout outs. Leave a comment on an issue, and we'll give you a shout out the next episode. So, uh, roll call here. We got Matt Howard. Appreciate you, Matt. Trey, I think it's Trey 1970. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Big Nasty, as always, thank you. And again, always thank you, Additional Duty Dirtbag. Thanks, fellas, for watching the show and leaving comments.
Yeah.
And we have a special segment tonight based off of a comment. But first, Andy, what is your common comic cover?
Oh yeah. So I think I've shown this one once before, but it wasn't my common comic cover. So this is Betty and Veronica,
Was it
number
mine?
4. Is it
Oh,
yours? No, no.
or you've just shown it?
I've shown it before. Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you.
But
Okay,
I think it
okay,
was just like this is Betty and Veronica number 14. And I
okay.
just drink those Dan DeCarlo curves in. So, this came out in October of 88. Cover and art is Dan DeCarlo. And this is cool. Like I was reading, like this is really I'm a very scarred child of the 80s.
Hmm.
But there's a PSA with Archie and gang about AIDS. It's a public service
Oh,
announcement
yeah,
from
yeah.
like 88. I still get freaked out about AIDS, like just because it was drummed into me so much,
Oh
like
yeah, because of what we were
what we grew up with.
led to believe about it and
Yeah.
how. Yeah,
Yeah. So I still
yeah,
like
it's
I
true.
can't watch the movie Rent or the play Rent. It just I was like very difficult for me. Anyways, let's talk about comics. Anyways,
Wow,
cool cover.
I love it. It's good stuff.
Um I love it. I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing for today. And I was like, oh, I forgot the common comic cover. I gotta figure out that one. And then I talked to you and it completely blew up. And I was like, okay, now I gotta. Anyways, what's your common comic cover today?
Yeah, that was good. That was
Hmm.
good.
Thank you.
I froze halfway through there, but it sounded like it was
Oh,
good.
okay. Well, at least I was kept talking.
Yeah, exactly. My common comic cover. I grabbed this for 50 cents the other day
Oh,
off of a guy. This is Spider Boy #1, the Skottie Young variant. This is January of 2024. It's actually not a bad read. It is. Oh, what's his name? Is it Dan Slott? Yeah, Dan Slott
yeah.
is the author of the Spider Boy run. And again, it's a Skottie Young. Love him or hate him, I think it's a pretty cool cover, especially for did I yeah, I paid 50 cents for it. Pretty sweet.
I'd do it. I'd
Yeah,
do that
yeah.
too.
So that was a fun book.
Yeah.
I would read #2 for sure. Um there's a great like Squirrel Girl is in here. It was awesome.
I
I love
think
Squirrel Girl.
when I was talking to Dan DeCarlo, Dan Slott, he was saying to start there reading, because it was like you could get the first appearance. I could buy it from him and he could sign it, or you could get the graphic novel or that comic book. But it's like the Spider Boy #1 was where the he felt like the story really takes off, and so cool book.
Yeah, yeah, it was fun. All right, so Andy, a special segment tonight, not a news segment.
Oh, I still have the other thing.
Oh, you got another
What I
Oh
got?
yeah,
What's
yeah,
it
yeah,
worth?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
remember. I remember. We do that.
we do that too. Okay,
Yeah.
we can stop doing it, but okay.
No, it's
Here,
fine. Sorry.
this is good for you.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a painted cover by Alan Anderson. Story and art by Gene Colan, Jerry Siegel, Vic Martin, and oh shoot, I can't remember right now. There's one other person. Sorry, whoever you are. I assume there's just like a bunch of different stories in there that they all contribute to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Lars of
yeah,
Mars.
so Ziff Davis Publishing from 51. It is Lars of Mars number 10, but it's the first issue.
Okay.
Um, 8.5. It sold on the 24th of August, and it has a I just love that cover. I started following this auction that I don't think there's any bids on it, and I was like, "Oh, that is a really cool book." Um,
Okay.
okay, go ahead and
And who the
ooh,
painted cover? Gene Colan's in there.
hmm.
I'm gonna go $325.
Okay. You've been guessing low a lot lately, so I decided I'd go high. Uh, $2,880.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was a nice, beautiful book.
What? Uh, All right. There is no logic, people. There's no logic.
I
There's no
think
logic in these comic book sales.
No, I've never heard of Lars of Mars before. I've never heard of
No,
Ziff Davis Publishing before.
no, no.
That's why, because it's super rare. It's like
Super rare.
probably, yeah.
Sure, sure. All right. Joke's on me. All right.
No. Mm,
Now, special segment, not a new
yeah.
segment, but a special segment. So, one of the comments from our last issue from, and again, I think it was Trey 1970. It was whoever that is. I'm just not sure if I'm saying Trey right. I know I'm saying 1970 right, but it's Traie. He asked a great question. What was what brought you in? Like what attracted you into comic books that started collecting? And so I think you and I kind of took it two different ways, which is always good and always normal. Um, but
Oh, really?
Andy, well, maybe not, maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, what were the books or the issues? I think the question was, or basically, what got us into collecting comic books for the most part. So, Andy, why don't you go first?
Okay.
So,
So
I'm excited.
I was able to find like I me and Jeremy had messaged about this before. I was like,
You messaged me,
yes, I was like, let's do this for a
yeah,
show. Let's show
and
this week.
I said yes.
And then I completely forgot.
Yep, there we go.
And then we start the call. I'm like, oh, I forgot. So this is what, and these are, it was great because I usually display the things I uh liked as a child.
Mhm.
So this is Batman 362. It's a great Joker cover.
Oh yeah,
Um, I
yeah.
really like this. I don't know if I still have it, but I had this coverless and without a the other rap too. I'm
Okay,
thinking the first, so I had no way of knowing which one it was.
gotcha.
And actually, that's the theme with another book. And then was at Goodwill just bumming around.
You've told this story before. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I
Anyways,
love it.
and I
Yeah,
saw it and I was like completely recognized it.
love it.
And so this is one of those ones. This is really cool, like the Humpty Dumpty thing in here. So this is the newsstand variant or
Yeah,
newsstand
yeah.
variant here, and it's like
I have the
detached.
Mervyn's variant to that book.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. And this is the
or J.C. Penney's Mervyn's. I don't remember what it is. Sorry.
9.6 Canadian price variant I got of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Um, Another book.
Okay.
Now, this is my
Yeah.
favorite book of all time, and this
Okay.
is the same. I think it's maybe I'm mixing up the stories, but this one definitely I remember searching for years because I thought it was an Avengers book because the Avengers are in it,
Oh,
but
because
this is
you had it coverless.
had it coverless. But I had in the book it had a listing like a checklist of all the Marvel books that came out that month. So I was
Yeah.
able to like, oh, maybe it was the Hulk because at
And we
that time
did
I
we this is the 75th time you've shared this book
yeah
on our podcast.
I will with no shame.
And
So this
no, and
is
we reviewed it and we
yeah.
reviewed it. It's a great book.
Yeah, it is. This is my Canadian price variant, 9.6, of Incredible Hulk 284.
Love it.
So
And how many tell if they haven't if they don't remember how many issues of that one
I
Hulk do
probably
you
have
own?
six, five,
Six.
six.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Love it.
And then this is just another issue in that run that I had from when I was a kid.
Oh, that's great.
289. He's fighting AIM in this book. It's really cool.
And
I think
I
this is the last one of where I loved.
yeah, I'm back. Okay. What because it's been a while since you shared.
Yeah,
Your parents gave you a subscription to Incredible
yeah.
Hulk, right?
They
And
got
that's what
me the Hulk and Spider-Man. I think they got me 6 months of each because I was delayed in reading.
yeah, but that so not only did you find your love for comics, but that's what um sparked your interest in reading.
Well, I wish that was true, but I would look at the pictures. I was dyslexic. I had things I
No,
had to
come on,
overcome.
that's still reading. You're still reading. The words are there.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know how to sound out words. They didn't teach that when I was a
Mhm.
kid. But anyways,
Okay.
okay. And then this was the first. This is the graphic novel, the hardback graphic novel. This is not my first copy. I got this signed by Claus Janson,
Jansen.
sorry. In 2017, he wrote 17 there. That's how I knew that. um uh and I think it was $10 for him to sign it, but really cool. I think this is the first story I read, and I was a teenager when I read it. And I was like, oh, what a cool story. And I was like, previously, I don't think I'd ever really collected and had a full arc of a comic series before. And then my younger brother got this into my hands. I was like, oh, okay. Because I'd always had like partial stories because each
Hmm.
little issue is like just a part of a story. So it's never like the full thing. And this was the first time I ever did that. I was like, oh man, that is hands down. I love The
Yeah.
Dark Knight Returns.
Yep. Yep.
And
Love it.
even though it's a little bit later, but it really got me like to love the medium again. I loved it when I was a kid because
Hmm.
you could have things, ex- the space battles that they didn't have the computer graphics. It was like, you couldn't
Hmm.
do that stuff. It was like
Hmm.
there was only Star Wars that was good. I mean, Battlestar,
Yeah.
Battleship Galactica. I don't know. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So but this rekindled it. I was like, okay,
That's awesome.
uh,
Those are
yeah,
great books.
thank you. I mean, they're not valuable. None of these books are
But
valuable books, but I
that's
love them.
not what that's not yeah, that's not why you got into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Love it.
So tell me yours. Show me
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah. So this will be fun. This is uh the low bandwidth here on my computer is awesome. So this is going to put your editing skills to the test.
Oh,
I guess what
oh,
you do when I freeze, just keep talking, just say stuff until I
oh,
unfreeze.
yeah. Okay.
So, like speak for me. So, all
Hi.
right.
Yeah.
So let's try to get through this.
Let's do it.
So
Oh,
my reference here, I like as a kid, I always had a stack about that big of comic books. GI Joe, I love those. I had a
yeah.
couple of Spider-Mans, couple of Spider-Mans. I had a Tom Landry, just some randoms, yeah. And like I just that was it. I had that one stack. Yep, I had that one right
Oh,
there that you just grabbed.
oh.
No, that's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was one of
The
my
one.
yeah, that's
This
one of my
one.
first. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have that. That was one of my first books. Anyway, so that right, that's one thing. But really, I didn't start collecting until about 20, 25 years ago when I actually started collecting comic books. So that's what I'm sharing are the books that hooked me into collecting. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So the first one of the first new books that this was my very first where I started a pull box, a comic book box, was
Mm.
Ed Brubaker's Captain America run.
And where were you
It's
getting your
signed.
box? Oh,
It was this place in Ballard. Yeah, this little comic book shop in Ballard. It didn't last long, but that's where I was getting books from. And I think I collected this one through late 20s, I think.
is that?
I stopped shortly after Cap died.
Yeah. I
Um,
remember. Didn't Aaron get? your wife get you the number 25 when.
Yeah. I got both the variant and the regular. It's so funny though. I paid like $60, and now you can get them both for 20. But that was right at the time that I got them.
Super hype. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was my very first pull box. Was the Captain America Ed Brubaker, and to this day, still an incredible story. Steve Epting art, Brubaker, great writing. One of
Yeah.
his first mainstream books. Okay, so right about the same time, although this book is older, I discovered. So those were fun. They were fun to read, but I was just blown away by Kurt Busiek's writing
Mm,
of Astro City. This was just, I think this series, it's just 6 issues. This is, sorry, that the Captain America was the 2005. This is August of 95. Again, I read it 10 years after it came out, but it was my first time. And I'm a former English teacher. I've read a lot of books. And when I read Astro City, I was like, comic books are literature. The way that Busiek wrote this, and it just opened my eyes to there could be good writers that
yeah.
just write comic books. So that was this, and I have all 6 of these still.
Okay.
Were you just talking as I was
I
frozen?
was I was gonna reach. I have my Astro City ones right here.
Okay,
I was from. We'll cut
awesome.
that out. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you stopped where I stopped talking, but anyway, the last one again. Your editing skills are great. This was my very first key book that I bought.
Okay.
This is Green Lantern
Oh,
76. Uh, Still bought it about 20 years ago, and I paid $30. And then this is, you and I graded this. We did this a long time ago.
good
So
plus.
we said it's a 2.5 good plus. But
Yeah.
yeah, this was my first key. And then I did buy this I collected this whole run of the Neil Adams, Denny O'Neil.
Did it survive? Has the whole run survived or just that
Yes,
one?
yeah, no, I didn't
Okay.
sell that one off. Yep, I have that whole
That's
run
good.
still. So those are the 3 that I wanted to share that I got all around the same time, but that's what really started me in not just collecting but reading comic books as a
That's
as a normal habit.
yeah, that's awesome. It's it's funny what grabs people and what yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
if you've gotten this
I'm
far
gonna
into the show,
I'm gonna stop talking now.
okay, if you've gotten this far into the show, please leave a comment saying what book hooked you into the hobby.
Mhm.
Um, that would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
that'd be cool to hear.
Yeah, and our 4 or 5, 6 patrons that or patrons
It's free. Leaving comments are
freeze.
free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our
no
our
charge.
our usual rogue gallery of friends that leave comments. Need more friends too, so you can add that. Yeah, but
Just a
I'm gonna
shameless
cut.
begging.
I'll just keep cutting lots of editing today.
Yeah, I'm not even frozen. I'll just cut this out. I don't like what I'm saying right now.
Yeah,
Our
I
our
agree.
our patrons. That's
Our
fine.
pa-
You're fine. You're
yeah, we're
fine.
on Patreon now at
Yeah.
www.
All right, Ringo, sign us off.
And what? It's Ringo Starr says, peace, love, peace, love.